Thanks for the video later. Yeah, I'll probably put this on YouTube to be fair. Alright, let's start with Brian. I don't think Brian needs any buffs. I don't think he needs any nerfs, if I'm honest. I think they should give him back that quarter circle back, the counter hit. You know the quarter circle back 3? The low kick? I think they should give him that back. That would, like, when it was like a low launch. That would be cool. But I don't know, like, I don't really I think he's cool as he is. Steve, I think Steve is cool. His rage drive needs to be better, but he's got another rage drive. Paul, I think his death fist damage needs to go down. Like, I'm not saying that he needs to go dramatically down because Paul's known for death fist, but in this type of game, they need to remove that. And not remove it, but just they need to adjust the damage. And I think half circle back 4 damage is ridiculous as well. No, quarter circle back 4. That swing kick, I think that needs to be nerfed in terms of damage. I think his rage art, where you can cancel it, I think they need to get rid of that, because if that's the case, they need to give rage art where you can cancel them for most of the other characters. So I don't think it's fair that Paul has a rage art like that. I think that's a bit skanked. And I think downfall 2 hitbox as well is ridiculous as well. They need to most characters that have downfall 2, their hitbox need to be nerfed, because that move, the downfall 2 with most characters like Law and stuff like that, their downfall 2 is safe. And their hitbox is like ridiculous. Like, you're getting reward. It's high reward, very low risk, close to no risk. You know, Link Show you. They need to sort out her AOP. Her AOP is ridiculous, and blocking her low rage drive. I mean, even if you block it, you can't even punish it. I think they need to change something with that. Her AOP is ridiculous. Even that when she does AOP and she does the elbow thing and it launches you, that needs to be like at least -10 or -12 or something. So I don't know, man. Josie's Josie, there ain't really much to Josie. I think down 4 needs to be more than -10. It needs to be like at least -11. While standing 4, definitely. As even though that move does little damage, it's very, very annoying, and you can be very abusive with down 4. Other than that, I have no problems with Josie. I think she is what she is. Jin, I don't know, man. Jin gets a lot from Hell Sweep though, but then if you block it, you can launch it. But other than that, yeah, I don't know. Oh, his rage drive, like wall splatting from like stupid things. I don't really like that. I don't know. Devil Jin, Hell Sweep needs to not launch. I don't know what they were thinking. That was a problem in T5DR where it used to launch and get a combo. In this game, if Devil Jin gets that Hell Sweep, he could just be so abusive with it and carry you to the wall. I think they need to put it back to like Tag 2 properties where it didn't launch you. And then Devil Jin will be fine. But Devil Jin is like, amongst the whole cast, I think Devil Jin is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Katarina, I don't think her free string should be safe. As in, like, I think it should be like minus. It should be heavily minus. And I think her 4 needs to be heavily minus as well. Because people just spam that stuff out, and it's like, even in between the strings, they need to be punishable as well. Because people could be spamming it out and she's safe. Her rage drive is pretty OP, but that's about it with her. I think she kind of needs it. And forward 4, that needs to tailspin, like, you know, like just normal, like on counter hit, boom, it just needs to tailspin, like how Devil Jin's electric wing and hook face just tailspin. They just, when they do it, if it counter hits, that needs to tailspin. Gigas, man, I don't know where to start with Gigas, but I'm just gonna start with the basics. He needs more moves, like more good mid moves. He needs like a frame punish, like a good frame punish, and he needs forward 1+2 to be safe, like True Ogres in Tekken Tag 2. Forward 1+2 if True Ogre was mid and safe. Gigas is high and -10. Doesn't make sense. That should be his get off me tool. Forward 1+2. That needs to be his get off me tool. I don't know what they were thinking by giving it -10, because you're taking a risk and it's a get off me tool. So they need to change that. He needs more command grabs. And I think when he does his charge setups, I think his charge setups shouldn't be parried. The only person that should be able to parry it is Geese. I don't think his charge setups should be parried by like Feng and Jin and all these people. I think it should just be like, yeah, that's the mix-up. You have to eat the mix-up. Leo's been nerfed though, man. I don't really see much about Leo. That's kind of stupid. Oh, the back one 4, when she does that high mid, no, the high low counter hit. That on counter hit, and you get a forward 2 is ridiculous. I don't think that. I think they should nerf the frames you get on counter hit from that move. But other than that, Leo's Leo, and it like you don't really see Leo's much in tournament, but Leo is very strong. Alyssa, I don't really see anything that needs to be nerfed about her. Feng, I don't really see anything that needs to be nerfed of him. Alright, Jack's down 4-2 range needs to be nerfed. Like, needs to be nerfed. Down 4-2 is ridiculous. The range, ridiculous. I think full crouch down back 1 should be -10 or -11. Full crouch down back 1. That move is ridiculous, but it's never been -11 in a Tekken game, so I don't know how people would feel about that. But I feel personally that low move shouldn't be safe, because against the wall it just makes Jack ridiculous. He doesn't have to do any risk or anything like that. His rage drive is pretty cool. Rage art doesn't, I reckon his rage art needs to be a bit more unsafe, because it pushes people back and becomes a bit hard to punish them with some characters. So he should be a bit more on the minus side, but I don't know. Other than that, it's whatever. King, I think King should get Armor King's stamp. I think that's what he needs. He needs Armor King's stamp move when they're on the floor. That would be cool. I don't really see much that. King is King. King is fine. I don't really see anything else that King needs, to be honest. Lost needs his down 4-2 back. If Lost gets his down 4-2 back from Tekken Tag 2, and maybe the notation will be down forward 1+2 or something. You know, that counter hit mid. I think Lost would be cool. That move was skank though. Maybe make it like -10 if you block it or something like that. But yeah, give him that move, because it seems like Dragunov has that move. So I mean, not Dragunov. Claudio has that move. So yeah. Lily, the rage drive. Correct me if I'm wrong. If she does rage drive, you can duck the second hit, or is that only Shaheen? Because I don't think you could duck the second hit. I think they need to make her rage drive a thing where you could duck the second hit of a rage drive. If they haven't already. I haven't tested it, so I don't know. But other than that, I don't have no problems with Lily at all. Lucky Chloe's damage needs to go down, because I don't know why this character could do more damage than Gigas. It makes no sense. Yeah, that's about it. I don't know. I don't really know much about Lucky Chloe and that. Claudio, whatever you want to call him, he needs more good lows. His lows are trash. He needs good lows. Fun character, but you know, at a high level he kind of struggles because he doesn't have that much good lows. Other than that, he's okay. Heihachi, down back to, alright, so Heihachi has a few. They changed his right, is it Rajin stance, where he goes like that and he does whatever he's doing. They changed it in season 2 from what I saw. But he's down back 2 on counter hit needs to knock down. Like, why is he down back 2 on counter hit? It doesn't knock down. That's silly. That needs to knock down. I think that's the one thing, and I think they need to change his hell sweep priorities. I know that if you block the second hit, you can punish it, but I think they should put it back to normal. Kazuya, I don't think there's anything wrong with Kazuya. I think his rage drive does a ton of damage, but I don't really think necessarily there's anything wrong. Down 2-1 is used to knock down. Down 2-1. I don't know what down 2-1 is. With down back 2. No, I don't know what down 2-1 is. Yeah, Kazuya, I don't know. Down 1-2 used to knock down. Oh yeah, he actually down 1-2 used to knock down. But the 2 on counter hit knocks down. But yeah, Shaheen, I don't really know anything that needs to be changed about him. I think he's pretty cool. Maybe give him another command grab or something. Asuka, her rage drive is kind of does a lot of damage, you know. Her rage drive just brings her back into the game most of the time. But she seems alright. I don't really have any problems with her. Law's rage drive, oh man. They need to give him another rage drive, which I think they're gonna do in season 2. I don't really see any problems with Law. I think Law's fine. Haowang is fine as well. Maybe give him some more mix-ups like he did in Tag 2, because they took away a lot of stuff from Haowang or Horang. They need to bring back some mix-ups that he had from the previous game. They They simplified him a lot, which makes him a lot more easier to deal with, but they need to give him some more mix-ups. Dragunov down 2 hitbox. He's even down 2 on counter hit. Like the parries need to drop down. Down at the range, that needs to change. I think running 2 as well needs to be like +3 or something. Not plus whatever it is now. And it needs to not cover so much range. His hitbox is ridiculous. Make some of these moves a bit more minus as well, man. This guy is safe. He's just a safe character. You know, all the stuff he does, he's safe. It's just, it's too hard. Running 2 is sidesteppable, but it's quite hard when you got instant running. It's quite hard. Yoshi's flash needs to be less damage, because I don't know where all these Yoshimitsus have come out from and start doing things. Yoshimitsu's flash needs to do less damage. I think his flash damage is ridiculous in this game. Especially now he has crouch dash, whatever that sword thing is, crouch dash 1. Yeah, that flash needs to do less damage. It does too much damage in this game. That's the only thing I have. I don't really have anything else to say about Yoshimitsu. He's cool. Noctis Noctis needs to be deleted. Eddie, they need to make back 1-4 counter hit again. No, I'm joking. I don't know with Eddie. Eddie seems a bit weird. Like, Eddie in this game he's not as good, but then say that to John Ding, because John Ding's been doing really good with him. But I think, I don't know, man. Eddie needs some stuff, man. Like, he was feared in Tag 2 because of the back 1-4 counter hit, but he just needs he does need some buffs. Nah, Noctis, I don't know what to do with him, man. Noctis is a lost cause for me. I don't know, like, Noctis is just, he just doesn't really fit the game. And I don't know what type of changes he needs. Like, I could never really get into playing Noctis. Bear's hitbox, hurtbox need to be improved, because there's characters that can stand behind him and you could press 4 and it just goes through them. And like their low hurtbox as well. Sometimes stuff miss and I don't know why. So I don't know. Miguel suffers the same problem that Bob does. Both Bob and Miguel suffer from the same problem. So in Tag 2, Bob and Miguel had very good range. Miguel doesn't have good range in this game. Bob doesn't really have good range. It feels very nerfed. It feels heavily nerfed. It feels like most of them moves you have to be tight, close to your opponent. So I don't really like that. But yeah, it's just range. Like, there ain't nothing else. And his rage drive sucks. Like, why is it that you do a rage drive and you can't tail spin afterwards, when you got characters like Yoshimitsu that can tail spin and all these other characters that can tail spin after their rage drive? It doesn't make sense. They need to buff that a lot. Master Raven, I mean, there ain't really nothing to Master Raven other than I think that her wall damage is insane. They need to nerf that wall damage. That wall damage is insane. And not only that, they also need to bring back normal Raven. Just change skin. That's all you need to do. Just change skin. Like, have the same moves and stuff, but change skin. That's all it is. But yeah, the damage is ridiculous. Kazumi, she needs to be more unsafe on some of her stuff. She's just such a safe, boring character. Like, you know, her stuff needs to be like, yeah, you can punish her, like that. She's just too safe. She's too safe, and I don't like it. Akuma's damage needs to be nerfed. Even though I've been playing him quite a lot recently, Akuma's damage needs to be nerfed in terms of like his comeback combos are quite ridiculous. But yeah, he come back and he needs more moves. His moves in open play are kind of whack. So yeah, they need to change that. Nina, I think Nina's strong in this game. I don't really have anything to say about Nina. I think she's pretty strong in this game. No really nothing to say. Bob, I already spoke about. Miguel, same thing. Suffers from range, and his rage drive is like terrible. They need to do something else with his rage drive. I don't know what they're gonna do with his rage drive, but they need to do something else. Lee, just delete him. Eliza, I don't know. Eliza needs more moves as well. I feel like Eliza's moves are not that great. And her dive kick, man. Make her dive kick mid so people can parry it or something, man. So I don't know, man. Now, I'm joking. With Lee, I was only joking. I'm not saying to delete Lee. I was only joking. But I don't know how to save Lee. Lee's alright, but I think he suffers the same thing as Bob, like range. Because Lee used to be really annoying in Tag 2. Like, his range was ridiculous, but it's not really like that no more. Panda's the same as Kumar. Geese Howard, I feel like they're going to make back 3-2 minus... they're going to make it 15 frames. If they make back 3-2 15 frames, that's going to be a massive problem for these players. But if they keep it back 3-2 to 14 frames, that would be cool. But I strongly feel like they're going to change back 3-2 to 15 frames. Yeah, I don't know about anything else with Geese. I think they're going to leave Geese normal. I don't think Geese is really a problem, to be honest. There ain't really much stuff that is a problem. So, I don't know, man. But other than that, yeah, that's my take on the whole cast. I don't really feel like much is needed to be changed. I hope back 3-2 doesn't become 15 frames. But it feels like it will be. And if it is, boy, it's a problem. Nah, back 3-2 is pretty scary. Alright, let me see who I can pick. Geese does damage, but it doesn't do much damage outside bar. And it's sometimes, like, getting in is cool, but, you know, if you block his down 4, you know,